Hello, my name is Dana Ustremski, and today I will be presenting the Identity Parallel, also known as the Curriculum of Identity. The parallel curriculum model was developed by Dr. Carol Ann Tomlinson to make lessons more inclusive. The lessons are adaptable for any learner, subject, or grade. The parallel curriculum model is made up of 4 domains: core, connections, practice, and the one we will cover more in depth today, identity. Simply put, the intent of the identity parallel allows students to think about themselves, their goals, and to make connections to their world. By sampling different disciplines, connecting it to their own cultural heritage, and reflecting, students are able to find their identity in and through the curriculum. Think of it as a three-way mirror. The mirror provides different kinds of reflective feedback to the student. On one side is the knowledge of discipline. This provides feedback about his or her knowledge in the field of study. On the other side is the knowledge of myself as a learner. This is reflection and feedback about his or her abilities, preferred ways to communicate, learning or working preferences, and goals. In the middle is the visioning field. This is where students assess the degree of fit between discipline now and in the future. Since the human race began, we've been trying to answer the questions: who am I? What is my purpose? How do I understand myself and my role in the world? Researchers have been studying these questions for over a century. Eric Jensen stated, "Emotions drive attention, meaning, and memory. We learn more effectively and efficiently when learning is associated with personal feelings." Abraham Maslow believes self-actualization is based on intrinsic motivation that is derived by learning. Enhanced learning may lead to increased intrinsic motivation, which leads to self-actualization. By nurturing students' identities through curriculum and instruction, teachers can assist more students to lead productive and satisfying lives while learning and finding meaning. The benefits of the identity parallel for the teachers are: the focus of the work is the students. You get to know each student. It shines a light on critical learning differences among students. It shows where teachers need to make adjustments in the curriculum and instruction. There's no more one-size-fits-all curriculum. And it helps make student learning more efficient and effective. The benefits of the identity parallel for the students are: it encourages exploration and mastery. It decreases anonymity. It reduces student alienation. It encourages students to examine or reflect on their learning strengths, highlights growth areas. It informs decision making, and it helps students to identify with a field and see possibilities for themselves by encouraging experts. Key features and characteristics of the identity parallel. Content. Teachers can receive guidance for the identity parallel from the Secretary's Commission on Achieving Necessary Skills report, also known as the SCANS report, State Department of Education, and the State Codes of Professional Responsibility. The identity parallel has 3 goals. The first goal is self-esteem. Student believes in their self-worth, has knowledge of their skills and abilities, and their impact on others. The second goal is sociability. Students have an understanding, friendliness, adaptability, and politeness in new and group settings. The third goal is self-management. Students assume responsibility for their learning, and they can identify their needs or goals. Assessments need to be reflective, allow for choice, and include rubrics. Some examples include reflective essays, journals, photo essays, and portfolios. These types of assessments can help students to make adjustments in their learning or their career path. Introductory activities include focusing questions, teasers or hooks, for example, a video or a speech at the beginning of a new topic, rationale, so the students know the importance of the topic, and the objectives of the lesson they're about to cover. Teaching methods include, but are not limited to, role play, problem-based learning, student-generated questions, mentorships, and independent investigations. The grouping strategies can be small groups, pairs, or one-to-one. The products are the end result that showcases the student's work. They should be selected by the students. Some student products include writing, visual, or multimedia projects. Resources are the connections that the students make with the professionals in the field. Students can draw parallels between the professionals and themselves. Through the identity parallel, students discover who they are and how they like to learn, whereas teachers are continuously challenging students. Thank you for listening to my presentation on the identity parallel.